All right, here we go. Yes, live UFC action from Washington, D.C. Our first and likely to be only live event on the White House lawn.
I have not stopped smiling all day long. It's a dream come true. And I can only imagine that the fighters feel the exact same way. They are fighting on the White House lawn.
All right, here we go with two legendary lightweights, Dustin Poirier and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Poirier was preparing for Khabib the last time around. They put themselves in a lot of bad positions in training. I would argue maybe you just don't let him touch your leg to begin with. Once you get down, usually it's the beginning of the end.
It's the beginning of the end. Once Khabib gets you down, he is so dominant on top. He has such good top control that guys are stuck when they are underneath him. One positive you can take from the fight, one is that Dustin Poirier latched onto that guillotine, and even Khabib has admitted that it was very, very tight. So maybe he goes back to that ball earlier when they're drier and hope that it pays dividends for him.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing perception. That's a tone center by. That'll do it! Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge TKO victory.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're gonna do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are gonna have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by TKO here tonight. What cannot this man do? Incredible result for your former teammate tonight.
I mean, he can do everything inside the octagon, and he's showing that he's just getting better and better and better. This is Khabib Nurmagomedov at the full extent of his skills, showing everything, doing everything, and earning a massive TKO victory.
Huge reaction in the corner, and you sort of feel like he's adding layers to his striking with every passing UFC fight. Scary proposition for the rest of this UFC lightweight division. Well, the stars and stripes are flying tonight. Live UFC action on the White House lawn. And for you, Daniel, a proud American, this has got to feel pretty big.
I mean, I've been standing up with my right hand on my chest all night. I am just filled with the spirit of the red, white, and blue. And tonight, these fighters are going to lay it all on the line. John, we're fighting on the White House lawn.
Come on, all right, here we go. Round one between Max Holloway and Conor McGregor. What a matchup we have here tonight. They met for the first time in 2013 in the City of Champions, Boston, Massachusetts. Act 2 here tonight.
You know what, John? Max Holloway has to get respect because on that night, Conor McGregor was the guy that dominated. Max needs to get some respect very early in this fight. And for McGregor, he's got to be a sniper. He's always a sniper. He's one of the best strikers we have in the UFC. He's got to pick Max Holloway apart very early and very often.
Well, it's a good sign the Conor McGregor sprawl is there, and if the opposition is not able to take him down here tonight, it could be a long night, or I guess I should say a short one.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
Oh, look at the spinning kick there. DC, you got that in your arsenal or no?
Oh, absolutely not. I can't do a spin kick, but I can take you down. This man, though, can do it all.
Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot.
And a left hook. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Ooh,
oh, my goodness.
Yeah, don't see that technique every day.
Beautiful.
So a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
25 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. I love in fighters that make that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight. Oh, nice.
All right, so maybe this is the point at which this fight turns. Momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better than that. That's what we wanted to see. Now he's got to just keep pushing.
I think his eyes might have crossed.
His eyes crossed, they rolled back in his head. This dude is hurt.
Holloway still firing offense back.
Oh, man!
How about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. Round 2, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway.
Ready? Let's go.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Man, oh, what a shot to the midsection there.
You gotta keep that elbow tucked for that body shot that puts it out. He's destroyed.
Wow, how about that? A monumental result for him here tonight. Gets the knockout and on the White House lawn, no less.
Well, it doesn't get any better than that, John. I mean, it is a dream come true to have the opportunity to fight in this venue. But to go out there and deliver in that fashion, make a statement, has to matter to this young man. Great job. What a phenomenal performance.
All right, here we go, fight fans. It does not get bigger nor better than this. Yes, live UFC action from the White House lawn, no less, here in D.C.
You ready, John? Ready?
All right, round 1 is underway, and I guess when you're competing here, in the thick of things on the White House lawn, you gotta sort of put that out of sight, out of mind if you're gonna compete.
John, you gotta stay focused. You gotta be locked in. I understand that this is monumental. This is once in a lifetime. But you can take all that in after the fight. Right now, though, you gotta lock in, you gotta focus on your opponent, and you gotta try to get a victory. Topuria is very patient in his approach. Doesn't rush. I mean, big power and tremendous boxing. I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
All right, so a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he nearly got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt. He seems to be coming back around now. but let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him so that he doesn't get finished.
Man, he is approaching this fight like there's no opponent outside. Would like to see.
He hurt him with that hook.
The Georgian, the Spaniard, El Matador, Ilia Topuria.
What a performance.
Well, there was a lot of pressure on these athletes here tonight, and man, did he deliver. How about getting a knockout like that on the White House lawn?
You know, John, it doesn't get any better. You know, you have dreams of fighting in this type of venue, but to go out there and deliver in the way that just happened, tremendous. You cannot imagine your life would take you to a place like the White House where you get to show all of your skills. That was amazing.
All right, here we go. Biggest live event in UFC history. Yes, indeed, from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. We are set for live action here on the White House lawn.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, what a scene this is as round one gets underway here firmly on the White House lawn. For the athletes, though, you got to try to put that in the rearview mirror now.
You got to. I mean, you have to try to stay focused. You have to try to stay inside of the octagon, regardless of where it's located. The White House matters, though, man. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put on a show. I mean, the president's here. People are fired up. You're fighting at the White House.
Well, a moment ago, he walked right into that uppercut and got his head snapped back. All right, if you're the wrestler, you just ate a big uppercut. Can't get reckless with your takedown attempts here, but certainly on the wrongs.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple of rows.
Looking for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight.
He might get a finish here.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
So moments ago, you may have seen that uppercut got through, and his opponent's going to pay for it. Oh, man. Rear hook right to the target.
I mean, he does a great job of landing that rear hook, and he doesn't throw it hard. He's throwing it very, very fast.
Well, fighting a prime Tony Ferguson was like competing against a Swiss Army knife. This kid can do it all. Oh, now Ferguson with a level change, able to get the fight to the ground.
Oh, my goodness. John, look, he's got the armbar set up right now. If he takes his time here, he might be able to finish the fight. What a tight armbar.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Right, so the narrative in this one has
another submission. Triangle choke getting very close to the finish. Now all he's got to do is get pressure on the head.
Oh
down
my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity.
Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here. Just out of range with that uppercut. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Again, could the technique be any cleaner on that left cross from Makhachev?
Makhachev has a really good left cross. He's got great striking. I think people better put some respect on his name in terms of his striking.
Well, moments ago, there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed. Straight to the body by Tony Ferguson. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge in reach. Takedown defense is there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, come on. That has got to be it. Oh, and he gets out.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Oh, it's tight.
Oh, yeah, it's tight.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that dart show.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Sinking in on a choke, it appears to be tight. There it is! Islam Makhachev with a massive highlight tonight!
What a fight! What a fight!
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. Oh, how good is that? You know DC loves when a wrestler gets a boxer out of there. This wasn't necessarily the forecast of the masses, but this is a huge result as he spins his career forward.
Well, not only to get the win, but to get the finish. Because we thought that if the fight would end, the boxer would be the one getting the finish. Nope, it was the wrestler. He was able to get takedowns, land a lot of ground and pound, and get the stoppage that he needed so bad.
All right, here we go from the nation's capital. We are set for live UFC action here on the White House lawn. I don't believe it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so they have done it once. It produced the biggest singular fight in UFC history on the pay-per-view front. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Khabib got a lot done in the striking realm in their first meeting.
Yeah, both of these guys fought very well in the time that they were fighting from their positions. Khabib Nurmagomedov was able to use his wrestling to ultimately get the decision or to get the victory. But Conor McGregor had moments where he looked like he could get Khabib in trouble. This is the biggest fight the UFC can put together, and I'm lucky that this time I get to call it Octagon side.
Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Man, his counter-striking game is on point. There it is again.
I mean, he can just time it so well. This guy has a knack for landing those counter shots. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Under 3 minutes now to go, and what? Oh, he's hurt. Man, he's still fighting back.
Oh, nice elbow.
Nurmagomedov goes for the clinch here, and probably just trying to get a minute with which to recover. He is absolutely stunned.
A second ago, that was a nice left hand that landed in there.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Power shots continue to land. Flipped with a right hand counter.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, Nurmagomedov cannot miss with that lead left hook. Shot by it lands.
He's nasty with those hooks, man. He starts off with the straight punches, and then they start wrapping around. This dude's a beast. Oh, big elbow.
Keep moving, keep moving. Left hand.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov working out of that boxing stance. We'll see if he decides to change levels shortly here.
Yeah, Coach Javier Mendez did a great job with Khabib. Khabib's striking was never high level before, but now he's developed the style.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Big right hand there.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off. Nurmagomedov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by McGregor.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobbled legs now.
Oh, shoots for a takedown again, misses again. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, a lot of us have been in disbelief throughout this monumental evening. And how about him going home tonight, getting a knockout like that on the White House lawn in front of the President of the United States?
You know, John, this young man recognizes that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And he fought in that way. And when he fights to the best of his ability, these types of results are possible. Tonight, he gets a beautiful knockout.
All right, here we go, fight fans. It does not get bigger nor better than this. Yes, live UFC action from the White House lawn, no less, here in D.C.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go, folks. You know what it is. It's a fight that defines legacies. Ilia Topuria taking on Islam Makhachev. Going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out.
Oh, man, this is such a great one. You have two guys that possess every skill needed to become a champion in the UFC. Great wrestling, great cardio, great kickboxing. They both have it. It'll be the combination punch of Topuria versus the entries and takedowns from Islam. John, this is going to be a great fight.
All right, so here we are early in the round, and as you saw, able to secure the takedown with relative ease.
I mean, just showing off that wrestling game right now.
Nifty little uppercut there by the wrestler. He told you in the fighter meeting he's got hands. Showed it to you there, man.
Well, he showed it. I mean, that's a tricky little uppercut there. Good job timing it, not just defending like a wrestler by sprawling, but throwing that uppercut, showing him that there's going to be damage if you enter in the range.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty. Nice pass.
Oh, great urgency early in this one to reverse position, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he's got top position now. Great job just recognizing that he was in trouble, using his opponent's momentum to reverse the position, and now he's in a dominant position.
So for the most part, every time he has shot, he's been able to secure a takedown, so maybe we see another attempt here shortly.
It seems like every time.
Nailed it again. There it is.
Got his guard passed.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, he likes this position, half guard. Oh, side control, a lot of options at his disposal here. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom.
Oh, what a land right there. Seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Oh.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round.
Oh, big elbow.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was gonna be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Topuria gets the shot to the target way too quick. Man, I'm not sure he knows where he is. He got absolutely loaded with the check hook.
He got excited, and he paid for it. He got hit with that nasty check hook. Oh, my goodness.
There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Makhachev goes for the level change now. Perhaps a good idea in terms of the fight IQ. He was getting stunned on the field. Side control now. He can knee. A lot of different things he can do. Topuria gets up now. Back on the feet. where he resides. Looked like he maybe was in a submissive state on the ground, but worked hard to get back to his feet. Topuria very measured on the feet, but man, when he chooses to close that distance, you better have your guard up.
I love Poirier's hand. He's always where he's supposed to be, and he's always controlling with his lead leg.
Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. Topuria gets back up now.
Another left change, one side.
Man, he's just so calm with his defensive grappling, not going to get submitted there.
Well, he's constantly making
Oh
reads.
my goodness, DC, close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man. Holding on to the submission attempt here.
This is getting tight. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission.
Nice technical strike there, and oh yeah, that shot cut him open.
Yeah, you can see it right there. The blood starting to drip.
That will do it. Ilia Topuria.
He got him bad, too, look. He got him bad.
Wow, how about that? A monumental result for him here tonight. Gets the knockout and on the White House lawn, no less.
Well, it doesn't get any better than that, John. I mean, it is a dream come true to have the opportunity to fight in this venue. But to go out there and deliver in that fashion, make a statement, has to matter to this young man. Great job. What a phenomenal performance.
All right, here we go. Biggest live event in UFC history. Yes, indeed, from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. We are set for live action here on the White House lawn.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round one is upon us. Ilia Topuria facing an outstanding high-level wrestler here tonight, but Ilia sort of dismissive in terms of how many times he might actually get taken down.
Well, we have seen him in there before with those guys, right? Josh Emmett's a high-level wrestler. Bryce Mitchell can wrestle. Ilia was the one that controlled those wrestling exchanges. He has to do that tonight and force this wrestler to fight him on the feet where he is as good as anyone else.
Oh my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. Huge early connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allowed him to land that strike. That was landed clean.
Topuria's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he's backing off now, trying to avoid getting hit. Topuria goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Khabib Nurmagomedov as good as it gets when it comes to finding his entry point and getting a takedown. We'll see if he pursues one here.
It's all the feints that he tries to throw at his opposition, making them react. And if you react wrestling, you might be caught with that big right hand that Khabib has been known for.
Slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point. The shoulders are moving. The head's moving. Never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight tonight.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Nasty uppercut lands right on the button. He almost put his opponent down. Still up right now, but he can find the finish there. This is the craziest fight. Guillotine jump.
defensive work on the bottom. Oh, he's got his back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Topuria. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Seconds to go now.
Oh, he's got to be careful, yep.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired.
Oh, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Thankfully for him, that'll keep him in the fight. Knocked down near the end of the round. Saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, clean hook there. Man, these guys...
Massive shot just landed there. Big shot lands.
And there it is! Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge win tonight!
Wow.
Yeah, just some brutal ground and pound forces the end in this one. He did a really nice job, I thought, maintaining position and still managing to throw some heavy shots on the ground. I think the referee made the right call to put an end to this one. And still undefeated, and now a knockout artist, perhaps not, but Khabib Nurmagomedov getting it done by TKO here tonight. He's always been sort of underappreciated as a striker, and he showed you a lot of those skills tonight.
Yeah, he showed all of his skills. He's showing an advancement of his stand-up to be able to hurt his opponent and then finish him to earn a TKO victory. Here in submission and decision has been something that we aren't surprised with when we hear with Khabib. But this victory, this TKO shows that he's only getting better.
And now the question is, who will be next? Who does Khabib Nurmagomedov want? He called for the TKO tonight, and he gets it. Congratulations to the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov.